It's November something. November the 20 something. I know that helps a lot. No, because Thanksgiving is, we got less than a week before Thanksgiving. It's the Friday before Thanksgiving, y'all. So, right now, I'm working on some collages. Last time I was in the studio, I was working on some mono prints, which I was real pleased with how that turned out. So I figured I'd get to working on some collages. That's my signature baby there right now. You can't go wrong with them collages. So I had the most fun, incorporating. It was about 3-4 years ago. About 3.5 years ago, I started to incorporate different materials into my paintings. I'm always looking for something a little different to do, find my own niche, and that's kind of where I came up with the idea to start the collage into the pieces. Of course, I'm tremendously influenced by the work of Romeo Beardy, but I didn't want to copy his work. Want to kind of extend it, at least, in my ideal of extending what the great master has done previously. Then that's finding my own unique way, my own way of interpreting this technique, this medium. So started to incorporate different photographs and found materials like different decorative papers. And it was about a year and a half ago that trying to grow from that, I started to use a monoprint technique to come up with my own designs, my own patinas, my own patterns to incorporate into the collages. And I would say probably this earlier part of this year, so maybe going about 10 months to a year now, I've actually taken it a step further with a number of the photographs that I've incorporated into the work. It's been a little over a year since I started doing that, but a number of the photographs that I incorporate into the work, I actually take those photographs myself, a number of my family members or people I've seen, just kind of out and about. So that's it. A little peek into my mindset and what I'm thinking and how I'm trying to grow as an artist. Okay, boys and girls, I decided I'm gonna work on some collages, getting started, blank canvas. How I like to start off is lay some paint down, kind of get a little feel going, and from there you'll see me taking some different torn pieces of paper, and then I lay that down on top, because I like to start from a sense of abstraction and find a way to manipulate and be able to tell these stories. Because I like to work in layers, what I'm going to do, I got the second canvas to kind of catch some of this residue, so I won't have to wait forever for this thick paper, to dry. Okay, right now I got my random colors laid down, and I found a few pieces of scrap paper that I'm going to do. Just rip me a piece off here, let some little jagged edge like that, find a little, as Bob Ross said, a little happy spot for this bad boy to be. And my gel medium, industry standard, applying collages. And so that's, right now this is all I'm trying to do. Just to start off with something like that right there. Just to give you an idea. And then I apply multiple pieces randomly, random selection. And then I get to work from there. All right. Okay, thought I'd share with you guys just a little while into it. Kind of where I'm at to this point. I'm working on the interior scene. This is going to be my project that I think that I'm going to go ahead and submit for the commemorative book. So, working on the interior scene, Mississippi, one of my traditional interior scenes, pot-belly stove. It's going to be a lot of life, a lot of energy in the home, loving environment. So, get it in, y'all. Still working at Thizzle. Just want to bring y'all up to speed. That's kind of where I'm at so far. Can you Just got off the phone with Frank. He was telling me about the what's going on with the Tom Joyner cruise. Hopefully we'll be back. We'll have our face back up in the place. That's one of the early spots where we launched Black Art in America last year. Had a number of great interviews from musicians like Common, Malcolm Jamal Warner, host of other people. Met Najee, that other Najee, make music with the sax, and a number of other great people. We had a tremendous time on the show. We raised a lot of money for the HBCU, so that's always a good thing. So just kind of bring you up to speed. Okay, so right now I'm just kind of going through some of my reference books to see, what I can find to launch into the kitchen area. I know I want to put a potbelly stove. Potbelly stove for me is kind of a symbolic of growing up in the South, and warmth and comfort, and kind of an indication or a metaphor for how things used to be. At least that's the nostalgia or the romanticism of the period, that I'm familiar with, and I like to try to hold on to. So there it is. Right now, I'm cutting out a kitchen photograph of the kitchen that I want to incorporate into the kitchen area. The kitchen is a communal place. A big brother like me, and I'm sure like most of you, really enjoy a good meal. And considering that we're a few days short of Thanksgiving, I've got my I'm thinking about that dressing and greens and yams and sweet potato pie and all those good feelings. So kitchen is a part of our southern food, and I'm sure Oprah enjoyed many a good meals by her grandmother in this kitchen. So let's let it do what it do. I've laid down a number of pieces that I've collaged in, and I'm going into the piece doing some contrasting with acrylic paints, and then toward the end I will finish up with some oils. I can't wait for the piece to be finished. I've kind of taken you. This is the first time I've kind of taken people through my process, through the steps, and kind of get a chance to see me working a piece. So right now I'm just kind of make some look glazed and look contrast, and this is kind of where I'm at to this point. I got some happy colors, just kind of working the piece. Yeah. It's coming on quite nicely, I believe. All right, so that's where we're at this point. It's coming on quite well. I'm enjoying it. This particular piece is about home. And I guess the role that home and family plays in our development growing up. At the end of the day, it's about who we are. It's how we live and how we love and the things that are most important to us. And hopefully part of that is family. I'm just about finished with my piece that I'm gonna submit for my Oprah project. It's about family, it's about home, growing up in the South. I took you through several of the steps that I use to create my mixed media collages. So right now I'm gonna show you what essentially is the finished product. Go in, might do a little tweaking, just a little bit more, add a little bit more contrast to the piece, but for the most part I'm finished creating what I would interpret to be, the kind of environment that she grew up in, a warm home, full of family, comfort, just traditional Southern scene. That's it, y'all. That's my piece for the commemorative book, Southern Value. Kind of taking you through the steps. As you can see, this is how I do what I do. Hope y'all enjoy. Peace.